ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on the channel. Today I want to talk about the importance of being consistent as a professional. You see, we live in a society where there is a very high need to get things right always. And this doesn't mean that you're not going to get it wrong at some point, or you're not going to fail, but this just puts you in a position where you are constantly striving for the best, the best possible in whatever you do. And so when you have an assignment in front of you, be that person who's gonna do your homework, who's gonna research, and who's gonna, as they say, measure twice and cut once. Getting things right the first time is very important, as it motivates you as a professional. It puts you in a place where you're encouraged and you feel pumped up, to go out and pursue many more goals or objectives or many more assignments. And so when you get something right the first time, I see it as a first step towards being consistent, because it means that you've raised the bar to a place where you're comfortable and where you can ultimately take it higher. And so it puts you in a place where you're striving for excellence. You're striving for the best that there is out there. So there is a real need to be consistent in whatever you do. If you have already chosen the path of excellence, stay on that path. There's no need to compromise. You go out there and you see lots of people who are just careless about their results, what they're putting out for their customers, or what they're putting out for their employers, or what they're putting out just really for whoever is available to consume or to see their results. And I'm here to really discourage that. If you're a young person who's seeking to be outstanding in your profession, to be outstanding in your career, you have to be consistent in the quality of the results that you are putting out. And it is very important that you have this at the back of your mind, because what I see a lot of times is that many people set out and they are determined to be consistent. They're determined to be hardworking. They're determined to make sure they don't compromise their standards. But before long, they forget this very core thing, being consistent. They forget and they start to, alternate. So today they would be very superb in what they did, or maybe in carrying out a particular assignment, and tomorrow the standards just take a nosedive and they're not putting out the best results possible. So to be consistent, you have to keep track of where you were yesterday, where you are today, and where you want to be tomorrow. This means that you're constantly revisiting your standards of operation. You're constantly revisiting your goals and making sure that you are still on track. It is very important. Consistent people are people who are constantly evaluating and reevaluating their processes, their decisions, their output, and just everything that there is to be evaluated and reevaluated. So if you're seeking to be consistent, make sure that you don't lose sight of the things that are happening in your milieu. Make sure that you are keeping things under control, and make sure that you remain in the loop of the things that are happening in your industry, because sometimes the standards have moved, the bar has been raised by at the industry level, and you're still operating on the level that was there for maybe the previous years, or maybe the previous day even. So make sure that you are in step with industry innovations. It is very important to keep in step with what's happening in your industry, as this is going to mean that you're not left behind when it comes to upping your game, when it comes to innovating and seeking to be abreast, and be consistent. So consistency is very important. A lot of mediocre people, they don't value consistency, and I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're not a mediocre, because you are seeking materials like this that can motivate you and that you can learn from. So consistency I would say, is one thing that's going to set you apart from so many people in your given industry. So when you are consistent, it means that people can rely on you. It means that people can depend on you. You're reliable, you're dependable, and it means that you are productive. Consistent people, in my opinion, are productive people. They're people who are producing results, and they are maintaining those results, and if not, seeking to improve those results. So consistency is the backbone of professionalism, I would say. And it is the one thing that will help you to decipher or to distinguish a true professional from a fake one. It would help you to be able to discern uh, whether someone is going to be great at what they do or if they are not going anywhere at all. So consistency means that you met them today, you met someone today who is sweating it out, working hard, and you met them tomorrow, they're still doing the same thing and even doing much more than what you experienced in the previous day. And when you meet them again, and maybe a couple of days or weeks or months after, they are still having the same passion. They're still excelling. They haven't given up. They haven't lowered the standards. They haven't lowered the bar. They're still striving for the ultimate best. So that is consistency, and consistency can be can weigh on us sometimes, where you feel like you're not seeing the results. But people who are focused and people who are poised to succeed, they are not driven by the fact that they're not seeing results in the immediate. They're looking at the bigger picture, and they can anticipate that things are going to break through for them. Things are going to come around, and they will experience that breakthrough they are seeking after. And that is why even though they don't see results today, they remain motivated, they remain consistent, and they keep putting in the hard work. They keep putting in the determination, and they keep setting their eyes on the goal. And that is the power of consistency, because no matter what is happening around you, that doesn't discourage you, that doesn't demotivate you, but you're constantly being energized, as it were, by that need, that drive to succeed, and to the point where nothing can stop you, not even discouragement from friends, from family, from society, or even the voice from within. So you are consistent, and you are staying that way come what may, and you are really, really poised to succeed. So consistency is very key. I cannot overemphasize the importance of consistency in whatever you do. I've talked about consistency in the life of a professional, so which means if you have determined your mind, just taking a step further and exploring this subject even more, if you've set out your mind to maybe read books relating to your industry or your career, make sure that you are doing just that, and that you are learning, and that you are improving your results as per what you are reading. So if what you are reading is not impacting on the results and on your output, then you might want to take a step back and reassess your direction, and reassess your strategic direction, and just be sure that you are not wasting your time, that you are being consistent in getting these results, that what you are reading and what you are filling your mind with it is kind of aligning with the kind of results that you want to see in your life and in your work. So we could even apply this in life. So you want to be consistent if you're someone who is spiritual, as like me. So if you want to be consistent, be it in studying your Bible, in praying, and in just having that time to look into yourself and making sure that you're becoming a better person every day, and impacting your society and giving back to your society. And really giving back is important. If you're going to be consistent and see success in your career, in your life, then you also want to be consistent in giving back without really holding back anything, giving back your knowledge, your time to your community, and making your community a better place. So consistency is very important. Consistency, as we've said, is getting it right the first time, and always in making sure that you're not lowering the bar at any point, be it as a result of discouragement from without or within. Make sure that you're motivated, and that you remain motivated, in that, you know, the same person that people see out there putting out the hard work is the same person in the background, that you're not lowering your standards because someone is not seeing you. And really, this is very important when it comes to consistency, because a lot of people working for companies, they're very upbeat and motivated and consistent when people are seeing them. So they have this image, public image, as so to speak, that they are portraying, and people feel like this is a hard worker, this is the kind of employee we want. But when the boss is not there, or when someone is not looking or watching, they just, lower the standards, and they're doing their own thing. They're no longer following the rules of engagement. They just do as they please. That is not consistency. Consistency means that you can be a very, very hardworking person, whether or not someone is seeing you, and that your results are consistent. Be it in hard times or in times of affluence. So make sure that you incorporate this into your life, and that this is a life goal for you to be consistent in all that you do. And thank you very much for watching today's video. If you're blessed by what you see on the channel, please do us a favor and subscribe to our channel, and share our videos, comment and like what you're seeing on the channel. May God bless you.